So we're trying to find the radius. And we know the area of this central part is this. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is find the area of this triangle minus subtract off the area of these sectors. You got 3 of them. And what you're left with is this middle piece, which is 64 square root of 3 minus 32 pi. Now, this is a radius. This is a radius, radius. All those are radius. So I'm going to pull out that triangle. If I pull out that triangle, this base would be 2r. R plus r is 2r. And of course, this side over here is 2r. And let's find the area. I'm trying to find the area of this triangle. And the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times the height. So that's 1/2 the base, which is 2r. And let's find the height. We know that's r. Let's call this h. Let's use the Pythagorean theorem. So that's going to be h squared plus r squared equals 2r squared, which is 4r squared. We're trying to find the height. So that's going to be h squared equals 3r squared. Take the square root of both sides. That gives you h equals the square root of 3r squared, which is r square root of 3. So the height is r square root of 3. The 2's cancel. So you're left with the area of the triangle, this triangle here, being r squared square root 3. Now let's think about the area of one of these sectors. This triangle, all 3 sides are the same. Each one of them is 2r. So you have an equilateral triangle. So that means all your angles must equal. And the sum of the angles of a triangle are 180. So 180 divided by 3, each one's got to be 60 degrees. So this sector is 60 is how much of 360? Because there's 360 degrees in a circle. So 60 over 360, that's 1/6. So this sector is 1/6 of the area of the whole circle. The way you find the area of a circle is pi r squared. But I've only got that piece, I'll color in this one down here. That little sector there is 1/6 of pi r squared. But how many sectors do you have? You have 3 of them. So 3/6 pi r squared. So it's 1/2 pi r squared is the area of that sector. So this is what I want you to do. I wish I had more room on here. So the area of my triangle, I've got to remember this. The area of my triangle is what? R squared square root of 3. And the area of my 3 sectors is 1/2 pi r squared. So what I want to do, I want to take the area of the whole triangle, which is r squared square root 3, subtract off those sectors, which is 1/2 pi r squared. So if you take the area of the triangle and you subtract off those sectors, you'll be left with that middle piece. And the middle piece is 64 square root 3 minus 32 pi. And we're trying to find r. So you've got 1 term, 2 terms, 1 term, 2 terms. And that was what? 32 pi. That didn't come across, sorry. So, okay, you've got a square root of 3 here and a square root of 3 here. Let's try to make both sides look the same. Let's factor an r squared out, and that leaves you square root 3 minus 1/2 pi. And over here, oh yeah, let's take a 64 out. If you divide each by 64, you get square root 3. And then divide 32 by 64, that's going to leave you a 1/2. 32 over 64 is 1/2 pi. So, see how you have this is the same thing as this? So that you could divide both sides by that, and you're left with r squared equals 64. That means r's got to be 8. Is that one of our answers? What number are we on? 141? Yes. So our answer is B.